a brand new movie came out on Netflix and it's called It's What's Inside. Now, this movie was a real trip. It was really good. It was thrilling. It was exciting. I had a lot of fun watching it. It's pretty much about a group of friends from college and they get together at this big ass mansion because one of them is getting married. So, this is pretty much like a pre marriage party before the friend officially gets married the next day. Now, the person getting married, his name's Ruben. Ruben also invited another friend from a long time ago back in college. His name's Forbes. Now, the thing is, Forbes, he didn't exactly end his relationship on a good note with the rest of the group because a long time ago when they were partying together, Forbes brought his younger sister, who was like an underage high school student, and she got really drunk and she hooked up with another friend from the group, but that friend like denied it and she went like ballistic. So what happened was Forbes got framed for getting his sister drunk and that caused him to get kicked out of school, and the sister, she like ended up in a psychiatric hospital. So they haven't seen Forbes since that incident. But all of a sudden he shows up to this marriage party and everybody was like, "Whoa." When he showed up, the first thing I thought to myself was that, okay, this guy is here for a reason. Like he's here to get revenge on everybody that framed him back in the day. Like that got him in trouble, that got him kicked out of school. And of course, there is a reason he showed up because as soon as he got to the party, he whips out this briefcase and he asks everyone, "Hey, let's play a game." And they're like, "What kind of game do you want to play?" When he opens the briefcase, he takes out this machine. And pretty much what this machine does, it magically swaps everyone's minds into a different body. That's pretty much the premise of the movie. Like when he took it out, he attaches these electrodes to everyone's temples, and everyone, they didn't know what to expect. They didn't know what was going on. And before that, he even took everybody's pictures with like this Polaroid camera. And I'll get to that in a second. As soon as everybody put those electrodes on their head, he turns on the machine and boom, like everybody ended up in a different person's body. Like if you've seen that movie Freaky Friday with Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis, it's essentially the same formula. Everyone's tripping out. Everyone's like, "What the hell?" Like everyone's excited. They're nervous that they're in somebody else's body. And pretty much the game goes like this. You just have to guess who ended up in which person's body. If you guess correctly, you take a picture of yourself and you just attach it to the body that you took over. So everybody knows who the real person is. Does that make sense? Like you really have to pay attention to this movie or you're going to get lost. I had to really pay attention, keep a track of everything, like who took over who and like the personalities of each different character, or it's going to get really confusing and you're going to have to like rewind the film to rewatch some scenes in order for you to understand. So just make sure you pay attention. And that was only round 1. Round 1 was like the trial, like just to test out the machine. Now, after everybody switched back to their original bodies, like they had so much fun doing it, they wanted to do it again. Like they wanted to do the switch again because it was that fun. So Forbes, he was like, "All right, the machine like it only had enough battery for one more switch, and after that they can't like play the game anymore." They switch bodies again. So this is round number 2. After Forbes turns on the machine again, everybody switches into a different body. But this time, like, this is where shit gets crazy. Like, pretty soon, they take advantage of the situation. Soon, like, secrets start to come out that people may not have known, and someone gets jealous of another person's lifestyle. People also start hooking up because one person is attracted to another person, even though that person's like has a different body, like that's not their own. People start lying to each other about who they really are. Like people like these are friends, but they started like betraying each other because as soon as they switch bodies, like their true colors started to come out. And then like secrets that they kept to themselves, they begin to start revealing themselves as the movie progresses because of all these body switches. Now, the real crazy thing happens, and I'm not gonna like spoil it here, but let's just say something happens to some people which prevents them from switching back to their original bodies. Like they're kind of like stuck, in the body that they switch to. It gets really intense. Like this movie has so many twists like that you don't see coming, and even at the end of the movie when you think it's all over, like, of course, it's not over. There's more twists at the end of the movie. And what I really liked about this film, the acting was phenomenal. The actors and actresses in this film, they did a very good job of portraying other people, because when they, when they do the whole body switch, they have to take on the character of the person that took over their body. I mean, when you watch the movie, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But again, the acting was phenomenal. You guys will not regret it. When you guys get the chance, go watch this movie as soon as possible. It was great. Thank you guys again for watching this video. Until the next movie. Peace.